Set amidst this beautiful landscape, engulfed by mountains and enclosed amongst palm plantations, is the Kari Motor Speedway, a 2.1-kilometer racetrack which plays host to the opening round of the Indian National Championship. The perfect testing ground then to review the sportiest 650 that Kawasaki has ever produced, the 2017 Ninja 650. Looks nothing like the older iteration. In fact, there's a good chance that you will mistake this for its younger sibling, the Ninja 300. That's how compact and racier this looks, because all the bulk, all the flaunt, all the curves have given way to aggressive bodywork, sharper lines and a ripped design inspired from Kawasaki's World Championship winning ZX-10R. The wide handlebar has been replaced by sportier clip-ons. You also have an all-new instrument console which features a shift light, gear indicator and a tacho needle which changes color the faster you go. And you also get a slipper clutch. And it doesn't end there, because this road down Kawasaki's racing lineage means the Ninja has lost a ton of weight, 19 odd kgs to be precise. Courtesy a new trellis frame which is 8.5 kgs lighter than the old double pipe perimeter chassis. The hollow press gull wing swing arm saves another 2.8 kgs. New wheels cut 1.7 kgs of unsprung weight, and everything else from the chain guard to the ABS unit, yes, this one finally gets one. They all help to shave an additional 3.8 kgs, and the last 2 kgs come from the changes in the engine. We are talking die-cast aluminium cylinders, linerless cylinder bores, we are talking a new cam, lighter engine cases, a slimmer intake port and a revised airbox to ensure that the engine is compact, which has now been tuned for better low and mid-range, which means that now the 649cc parallel twin mill, even though it makes 4 PS less, it makes more torque, which also kicks in earlier. This is some way to get around the stranglehold of the new Euro 4 emissions, because with 19 less kgs to hold it back, the engine revs a lot freely despite adhering to the new Euro 4 emissions. The power delivery is linear, the torque band fat and the throttle response immediate. And you can enjoy the engine to the T thanks to the sick 6-speed transmission. It's an absolute joy to work with. Just wish that the fueling was also at par, because the on-off throttle transitions are a little snatchy. But no complaints whatsoever on the acoustic front, because the new Ninja 650 sounds rowdier than ever despite meeting the sound norms. And you can let us sing longer with the throttle pinned here on the straight, because the Ninja now drops anchor like never before. Bite, progression and feel, you have it all. You finally have an ABS system to watch your back. All this thanks to the switch from the old Tokiko system to the new Nissin calipers and brake pads. They have made a world of difference, and so have the new lighter wheels. Less unsprung weight means that the Ninja also changes direction at your command. You no longer need to wrestle it in corners like its previous iterations. And you can lean into corners more confidently because of better front end feel thanks to the lowered clip-ons, the feedback from the trellis frame, and of course the grip from the Dunlops. But the softly sprung suspension and the lowered and more forward set foot pegs mean that you will discover the Ninja's cornering limits very, very soon. And that's alright, to be honest, because despite its new sporty credentials, this Ninja was built to go much beyond the confines of a racetrack. old Ninja 650 is already a great bike on the road, and this one takes the mantle forward. The suspension is flush. The forward set foot pegs make for a comfortable rider's triangle to facilitate long hours in the saddle. The seats are also wide and well cushioned, and the seat height has been lowered by 15 mm compared to the old bike, making it easier for shorter riders to plant their feet firmly on the ground. The fact that you sit low also means the windscreen works better in deflecting the wind blast. It's also three-way adjustable, but you will need an Allen key to make the adjustment. You can't do it on the fly. Also, I'm not 100% sure about this new riding position working for taller guys, especially if you're taller than 6 feet, because there's a good chance that you will feel cramped. Also really love the adjustable brake and clutch levers and the positive neutral finder, which makes it easier to find neutral between first and second. On the engine front, the boosted low and mid-range has improved the tractability of the engine, in the sense you can easily ride around the city, put around the city in a third gear with minimum shuddering, or cruise on the highway in the 6th gear while still having ample torque dispatch the vehicle in front of you from the view of the wider rear view mirrors. But this is still a parallel twin mill, which means the buzziness is inevitable, and the buzz does creep in around 5000 RPM. Luckily, the counterbalancers and the rubber mounting mean that they never really get out of hand, and the taller gears, the bike actually feels quite smooth. Now, heat management is something which the old Ninja was not very good at. This one is a lot better at it because of the new centrally mounted exhaust, which means the new heated pipes and the muffler are away from the rider. Also, the radiator duct diverts the hot air from the engine onto the ground away from you, which means there's less heat coming onto your legs. The only downside I see to this update is the tank capacity reducing from 16 to 15 liters, and I do miss the easy access to the rear monoshock. The new horizontal backlink shock that replaces the offset one is a lot harder to access, making it more difficult to change the preload setting before traveling to up or with luggage. Also, I'm not 100% sure about the 130mm ground clearance, because I don't think this is going to be enough to tackle a tall speed breakers and a deep potholes. But other than that, I think the Ninja 650 now offers phenomenal value for money, because at 5.69 lakhs, it's even cheaper than the Benelli TNT 600i, the ABS variant. This one is so much lighter, and the progressive power delivery makes it very easy to ride even for new riders. Yet at the same time, it packs enough punch now to entertain or engage even the experienced folks. It is comfortable on the long hauls, it manages the urban heat a lot better, and most importantly, it now gets ABS as standard, the one thing that the Ninja has always been missing, ultimately leaving me with very little to fault.
Really hope you like this review, which so many of you have been waiting for. And if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe and support this channel by sharing the video ahead. Ciao!